Hey everybody, I'm Tony Hayden, Division Chief for the Austin Fire Department.
Good morning, Wes Hopkins, Division Chief, Austin Travis County Emergency Medical Services.
We're really glad to have you join us here today at Fire Station 51 and EMS Station 40.
While we're still in COVID-19 restrictions, we can't have the public in, so we wanted to do a video shoot to show you the station. So come on in.
So what we're standing in right now is our combined kitchen, dining, and day room. This room is part of the concept of this building is we wanted to increase opportunities for people to be able to train. We wanted to make a big open space. For the fire department, we use this as a captain's complement training station, which means that the captain will bring over multiple crews. We want to have a big area for them to be able to get together and do training together. In fact, we have some more really cool training components to this building that we'll show you a little bit later.
Let's show you the EMS shift change room. So while we have a common kitchen and day room, we also added an EMS shift change room, much like some of our other stations. This is a place for the medics to check out, write reports, watch a little TV, get a little downtime in between busy calls. Let's take you into the EMS side of the Travis Country Fire and EMS station. So in here we have our District Command 7 office and their sleep room. So this commander office, we house District Command 7 at this location. So they oversee several different ambulances in the general vicinity. On the EMS side, we also added a study area. This station oftentimes has cadets here that are training to clear to independent duty. And so having a place that they can check out and study so they're successful is really important to us. On the EMS side, we have 3 sleep rooms for the medics. They are double occupancy bedrooms. And so what this allows us to do is to add additional beds in here. We can bed down medics for 24 hours when we get inclement weather and things of that nature.
Hey everybody. So Wes gave you a good look at the EMS side of the building. Ours is very similar, but I do want to show you our captain's office real quick. And an interesting thing that we've added to the way we do buildings. So we have this alerting board right now that lets us set up all of our stations in a way where the room can be able to select only the apparatus that needs to be heard for the calls. It's going to help us to get better sleep, be a better, well-rested workforce as we move from a system where we're used to hearing everybody's calls to only the calls that we need to hear. And then this office is a great place for our captains to sit and work on their reports and closing out their shift work for the day. We got a bunch of dorm rooms just like EMS side. All of these are set up the same way, and we have individual sleep rooms. This is one of our concepts that we're really excited about. And then the restrooms that anyone can use. Did y'all look at one already on the EMS side? Let's take a look. So inside of the restroom, they're all basically the same. Single user. Gives you a great place to come in and get cleaned up after a call. If you're dirty after a fire or a medical call, you can get clean. Of course, we're here 24 hours a day, so everybody needs a shower in 24 hours, at least one, right?
Absolutely.
This station is also home to a battalion chief. So the battalion chief has an office here with their dorm. There he is right there working hard, probably working on staffing as we're getting closer to that time of the day. Let me show you a really cool element that I love about this station. It's one of the best add-ons I think that we've been able to do at a station, because what it does is it allows for training. Just like I talked about downstairs in the day room, we wanted to give the captains an opportunity to be able to train their crews in a smart way, get them a lot of options, and we wanted to keep them close to their territory. So historically, one of our issues in the fire department has been people have to travel great distances to get to a training tower to do training. So in this building, we were able to capitalize on the second set of stairs by moving it outside and building it up to the top of the roof. And it gives us a training tower complete with a standpipe, places to tie off for our crews to throw ladders, to do rappelling. Chief Hopkins and I have seen that the fire and EMS crews working together on rappelling training and special operations type events. And so it's been a really great opportunity for these crews to work on things from throwing a ladder all the way to the joint work of training together for those critical incidents. So this tower is not only a great place for us to train, but it also gives us access back to the bay as we're working. So we haven't looked at the bay yet. Come check it out. We're building big truck bays. We never know exactly what apparatus are going to be in them, but this station, like a lot of the new ones that we're building, does have room for a lot of space for us, so we can be diverse in the units that we place here over the course of time. This one has 4 bays and currently is home to Quint 51, Battalion 8, Medic.
EMS has a Medic 40 and District Command 7 here.
So as a piece of what we're doing in fire stations, we're trying to get the bunker gear out of traditionally where they've lived for years in the truck room bay. What this does is it kind of keeps it away from any of the diesel exhaust fumes or the harmful effects of the sun beating down on our turnout gears over time, getting us longer life expectancy out of the gear and just healthier environment for our crews as part of our cancer prevention methods that we include in all of our station design. What we're looking at right now is the fire side. So all of our members have their own locker, and the crew that's on duty right now, when they're done, they'll come back and hang their stuff right here. EMS has a room much like this.
So EMS additionally has a gear room, and what we've learned is that getting that gear out of the bay and in a climate-controlled, humidity-modified area is better for the gear. You know, our medics wear all kinds of equipment from vehicle extrication gear to some of the bulletproof vests. And so after a long shift of wearing that, having a place to hang it up and let it dry out before your next shift, not only makes it a cleaner, more sanitary for the medics, but also extends the life of the gear.
What you're standing in now is our decon room. This is a kind of new innovation idea that we're adding into fire stations, and it's very helpful for fire and EMS crews as we come back from dirty calls for us to be able to keep ourselves from taking all that dirty stuff into the station. It's a place where we can drop off, clean our gear, or our clothing, to keep it from coming in and being something that we would then have to take home with us on the backside.
And once that gear has been doffed, or your uniforms, you can go into a part of the station where there is a complete restroom with toilet, sink, and shower, so you can wash that stuff off before you go into the living space of the station.
And one final room to show off is the weight room. Now, this fitness room is set up and it's designed to allow the crews to be able to work out together. But as you can see, it's a little bit of a tight fit if you're trying to get a bunch of people in. So one of the things that we try and do with our fitness rooms now is open them up to the outside. Take a look. So like I said, we can't build the world's biggest gym affordably for our crews, but we like to look at it as a way to build a gym that opens up to the world. So this lets them take their workouts to the exterior, kind of more of a CrossFit type of experience for them, where they still have the weight room, but they can come outside, and this way they can get the entire team working out together.
One of the things we've found is that when you have a workout space that extends to the outside, you get a greater camaraderie, and so crews or even fire and EMS will work out together at this station, which we really like.
So this side of the building is where we have our picnic tables. It's just another seating area for crews to be able to eat. Like we mentioned earlier, our crews are here for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So this is a nice place to be able to come, maybe get some fresh air, maybe eat together outside and kind of change it up. But again, we really try and build a family atmosphere. One of the nice things about these fire and EMS combined stations is we're really trying to build that culture between the departments where it is a shared experience. So this opens it up for a lot more people to be able to eat together.
It also faces west, so the sunset view is spectacular.
There's another thing that we didn't show you that we're really excited about as we look at these stations. We try and make these truck room bays a very good atmosphere. Again, we try and we really try and encourage opportunities to be able to train, and a truck room bay can be a very hot place. We have these giant fans that really do a great job circulating the air and keeping our crews cool. In addition, all these lighting that we're looking at as we walk through the station is LED. One of the big benefits to that is we really are trying to build a station that is good for the environment. So these LED lights, they're really great for our electricity. In fact, there's a whole lot of innovation that has gone into this station.
So having these LED lights and a more energy efficient station allows for the generator at the back of the station, which runs off natural gas, to power the vast majority of the station for multiple days during inclement weather. One of the things you've noticed at this station is that we added some color. We've added a green throughout the countertops and the acoustic tiles in the day room and EMS shift change room. And so we wanted to build this station different than any of the others to date. And so we wanted it to be a very professional station with a very modern feel, hence that accent color.
But of course, being professional doesn't mean you can't have some fun as well. And of course, with all the green and the number 51 for the fire station, they've embraced this alien theme, and they even call their Aerial 51. And of course, this is a 2-story station, and with that we were able to bring a little bit of the old tradition of the old fire stations with the pole, and the pole is actually a great tool for us. It's not just decorative, it's actually very usable. It helps our crews have faster response from the 2nd story where they're sleeping down to the truck room bay. We love it, and our crews love to use it, right?
Absolutely. One of the things we did when we built this station is we wanted it to be accessible to both fire and EMS.
But of course, Wes, this is a fire pole, so.
I got this.
Well, we want to thank you again for coming on this tour with us so we could get you a behind the scenes look at what it actually is that's going on inside of this station. Now, obviously, a project of this magnitude doesn't just happen by itself. It takes a large team. We're very grateful to have the support of our mayor, of our city council, and of course the city manager. This fire station and EMS station is in Council Member Ellis's district, and I know that she's very proud of it. In fact, we just gave her a tour last week.
Certainly, we also want to thank our partners, J.E. Dunn and PGAL, for designing and building the station. We also want to give a special thanks to Public Works, specifically Michelle Noriega and Burton Jones. Those 2 individuals as our Public Works project managers really bring these projects home for us. They keep Tony and I on track, and so we really want to give them a big thanks.
Absolutely. So thank you to all those people. Thank you for taking some time out of your day to join us on this, and we hope you really enjoyed it. Stay safe, everybody.
Thanks again. Have a great day.